trick question is, what chemical reaction will happen when I add 3 pieces of Mentos and 10 grams of baking soda in 200 ml of Coke? I wanted to know if gas would form, the temperature changes, bubble will be created, or will it precipitate? The material needed are Coke, baking soda, 3 pieces of Mentos, glass, safety goggle, measuring beaker, thermometer, paper, pencil, and paper towel for cleaning up, stick to stir, 5 grams spoon for scooping baking soda. My predictions are temperature will decrease, it will fizz a lot, create a lot of gas, the solvent level will raise, and precipitate. Chemical reaction is a process that happens when we mix 2 or more different solid and solvent together and it forms a new substance. Error. During the experiment, I made an error, which is when I added baking soda. The first spoon was a full spoon, but the second one was only half a spoon. My down observation, the temperature of the Coke was 24 degrees Celsius before I added baking soda and Mentos. It is 22 degrees Celsius after I added them. The chemical reaction didn't happen long. Not much gas was created and only fizzed for a little bit. No sign of precipitation, and the Mentos didn't dissolve. The conclusion: only gas formed when I added baking soda. Nothing happened when I added Mentos. When I added baking soda and Mentos, it didn't precipitate. The temperature of the Coke was 24 degrees Celsius before I added the Mentos and the baking soda. It decreased by 2 degrees Celsius, so it is 22 degrees Celsius. The baking soda didn't dissolve, but the baking soda dissolved, but not the Mentos. The bubble only lasted for about 40 seconds. When I used the internet to find the experiment, many sites say that when you add Mentos and Coke together, it will cause like a huge eruption and the scoop will spill for all over. I did the experiment twice and got the same result. So I probably left the Coke out for a while without the cap on, so the gas must have escaped. And also I used the wrong flavor of Coke or the wrong type of Coke, so that's why my experiment didn't work out properly. This is my illustration cited, and I'll show you a video of my experiment. Hi, today we're going to do an experiment to find out what chemical reaction when you add 30 pieces of Mentos, 10 grams of baking soda, and 200 ml of Coke. Now, you need your Coke, 3 pieces of Mentos, 10 grams of baking soda, a measuring beaker for the Coke, a cup, safety goggles, a thermometer, paper and pencil for recording data, a stick to stir the mixture, and paper towel just in case for cleaning up. First, wear a safety goggle to be safe and cool. Now I will take out 200 ml of Coke. Just about it. I'll take this off away. Now I will put in my thermometer to see what will happen. Now we will wait for 1 minute to slow the thermometer has time. The temperature is 24 degrees Celsius, so I'll record it on the paper. Now I will add 10 grams of baking soda in it.
2 degrees Celsius. Now it's 22 degrees Celsius.
Okay, what's your evidence that a chemical reaction took place?
Because the temperature changes and it fizzed a lot.
Do you think that it did not fizz that much because you had the wrong kind of Coke or Pepsi?
Yeah.
And what were, you had some other reasons too. So you think you used Pepsi instead of Coke.
The wrong flavor of Mentos, and I left the Coke out without the cap on, so the gas escaped.
Okay, so the Coke was kind of flat before you started. Okay. So if you could do the experiment again, what would you do differently?
I would try a different flavor of Coke.
Okay, which flavor?
I should change my experiment and try to see what different type of Coke chemical flavor of Mentos will change the temperature, will change the amount of fizz.
Okay, so you would use different Mentos.
And see what does it change.
Okay. How did you get the idea for this experiment?
Because I was going around the internet and searching, and I found an experiment with Mentos and Coke, but I just added baking soda to it.
Okay. Do you think maybe the baking soda could have caused it not to work the way you predicted?
I don't think so.
Okay, so on any of the other experiments that you saw, did anyone else use baking soda?
No.
So is it possible that the
Yeah.
baking soda made it not work like it was supposed to?
Yes.
Okay.
Like you said, do you think Mentos have chemical reaction?
I don't know. I'm not sure because nothing happened when I added the Mentos, so it probably didn't help.
Okay, but it did have a reaction when you added the baking soda, right? So the baking soda caused a little bit of a reaction. Okay, thank you. Good job.